Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akakadash, and Barak Thumb to the elders, Wa'akim Akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of this news article from CNBC.com, published by Alex Heron and Jesse Pond from CNBC.com. This is updated Friday, July 19th, 4:23 p.m., and it reads, the Dow Jones tumbled more than 370 points, because at first, once that global outage reported earlier this morning, the Dow Jones was I would say it was down like 600 points or 500 points. And then as the closing hours of the Dow Jones Industrial Average over there in New York City of Wall Street, now it went down to negative 370 points. As it reads again, the Dow Jones tumbled more than 370 points, and the S&P 500 posts worst week since April as investors dump big tech live updates. The stock retreated Friday as the Wall Street wrapped up the week defined by a rotation out of this year's mega cap winners in favors of the smaller names. The S&P 500 dropped 0.71%, closing at 5,505. The Nasdaq Composite slipped 0.81% to end at 7,726.94. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 377.49 points in the negatives, or 0.993% to 40,287.53. Friday's move marked another day of decline across the board, with the Russell's 2000 down 0.63%, but a shift towards the name viewed as the biggest beneficiaries of interest rate cuts from the Federal Reserve. Like small caps, still appears to be theme of the week. The S&P and the Nasdaq slipped 1.97% and 3.65% respectively, marking their biggest weekly loss since April. The tech-heavy Nasdaq also snapped a six-week win streak. On the other hand, the Dow Jones advanced 0.72%, while the small cap forces Russell's 2000 climbed 1.68%. The stock market is experiencing a long overdue rotation, says Glenn Smith, Chief of Investments Officer of the GDS Wealth Management. Investors are taking money out of the big tech stocks which have performed so well, and the moving that money in other areas of the markets. The deliverance have occurred. Some Wall Street pros have worried that the market rally was becoming too independent on a handful of mass tech stocks. Meanwhile, rising optimistics around the forthcoming interest rates decrease from the Fed has bolstered small and more cyclical oriented names. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51 verse 8. Babylon is suddenly falling, like the daughter of Babylon. Babylon is falling. Babylon is suddenly falling. Is falling. Destroy her house for her, take off her pain, is so that she may be healed. Jeremiah 51 verse 7. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunk her for wine, therefore the nations are mad. Jeremiah 51 verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsaking her, let us go everyone to his own country. For her judgments reach to heavens, and its lift up even to the skies. So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying of this recent news article, especially with the global outage reported earlier today. You know that kind of really affected the markets of the Dow Jones today over there in New York City, the Wall Street. From CNBC.com, updated Friday, July 19th, 2024 at 4:23 p.m. And it reads again, the Dow Jones tumbled more than 370 points. The S&P 500 posted worst week since April as investors dump big tech. Live updates. So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying of this recent news article. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Akakadash, Barakatham to the elders, Akim Akwaf. Until next time, I would say, Kwame Shalom.